What's up, guys? This is written by Nerso. I'm Nerso. About a few months ago, I posted my first ever YouTube video. Very uncomfortable feeling, by the way. Very nerve-wracking. Um, and it was about a completed life. Do you know how sad that is? Have you ever experienced completing something? A lot of people would say like getting their college degree, maybe even getting their master's or even their doctorates. There is a level of mourning, like how when someone passes away, you mourn them. This also happens with your goals, with your dreams. No one prepares you for you actually achieving your goals. The early mornings, the even if you're on a diet, your proper nutrition, your workouts, um, like I mentioned before, going after your degree, trying to land a job, there is a level of sadness to it whenever you actually get what you want. There is this one truth where it says that a lot of people die before they're even dead. And I don't think that they specifically realize that means that they achieved so much that they never actually either they thought they wouldn't achieve, or they landed short of it, or they didn't go far enough with it. They didn't see it to its full potential. And I experienced this in that first video. I was saying it. I experienced this not too long ago. That's why I made that first YouTube video, and that was gonna be like the start of this entire thing. Was about how it's a completed life scenario. People don't tell you about this. Why NFL players or basketball players, a lot of these athletes, they fall whenever they complete their journey of their athletic career. They don't know what to do next, and it's a crazy thought that everything achieved in life happened in that person's life, and no one says what happens after. Alexander the Great, one of the greatest conquerors of all time, he conquered everything, and he just kind of like said, what's there left? I forgot the exact quotations. My friend's the historian here, and he, like, me and him talk about it all the time, especially when this happened. I was talking to him. Shout out to you, Pat. And that guy knows all about everything history related. And can you imagine, he was in his early 30s and he conquered worlds, he conquered lands. Not even talking about Genghis Khan yet. Like, there is a level, you need to find something after your journey and your conquest. And I don't think it's talked about enough how sad it is whenever you complete something. And I mean complete it to its fullest duration. You gave everything. You left everything out on that field, that court, that war room. You left everything, and you're sitting there all bloodied up, destroyed, but you're the last one left standing. How do you pick yourself back up after you watched so much of it fail? So much of it just ended right in front of you. I started this YouTube journey in that sense of talking about a completed life, and I realized that it's going to be a little bit bigger than that. And what I mean by that is the timeless attitude that I've had, that's just been my philosophy. And it's only because I was, like I mentioned previously, I am not at war with anything other than time itself. And that war is gonna take the rest of my life. And I don't know what's gonna lead to it. I don't know what's gonna happen along the way. I am ready and prepared for it as best as I can be as of today, as I stand. And I am hoping that I still become the man that needs to be able to stand taller to be able to stand with more gravity in my feet, that I planted myself in this world. I am here to show you that whenever you complete something, there is something more to go after. You do not want to retire life. That sounds like, I know the idea is that you retire, you spend time with your grandkids and stuff like that too. I totally understand. I totally respect it too. No one needs to be on the same journey. No one needs to find the reasons for that. But if you're gonna work for somebody else to give you a paycheck and a salary, and then you're trying to live off whatever you worked afterwards, and you don't have a mission or purpose after, other than, I guess, just seeing your grandkids 3 times a week or something, and then just sleeping, watching TV, making food, maybe cleaning the house and stuff, sure, I guess that's fine. That's kind of like the retirement attitude. And I know people that just probably want to just sit and read books, maybe go by the pool and stuff. But don't you want a reason to continuously get up that lights your soul on fire to, I guess, let me say a quote. When death finds you, make sure you're living, that you're alive. And alive being a verb. You're running out in the world, you're chasing something, you're just enjoying your life to its fullest extent. I'm not a reckless person. Like, I probably will never skydive. I don't find that to be anything I need to actually do in my life. I've heard a lot of people call me scared and stuff like that. I I just don't need to do things like that. However, what people want to say. Um, there's a lot of things that I don't think I even care about in this world. I like my feet on the ground, and that's who I've always been. But I respect the hell out of people that do that kind of adrenaline junkie stuff. For me, adrenaline junkie is me posting a YouTube video, is me verbalizing what I want, or what I want to communicate with people, being socially seen, more of which, that to me is very adrenaline junkie. For people, that's pretty much nothing. Like, for other people, they're like, "Nah, it's a YouTube video, like I could post that every single day." People have their different paths in life, and I think that is beautiful. And remember that your life is in your hands, no matter how you see it, no matter how you live it, no matter how good, great, or even bad or ugly it is. You have a lot more choices in your life than you could ever call for. I'll tell you this one thing. Right now, I do work with my cousin. We have he has a foundry, I should say. But I kind of like saying it's mine too, because it just, I love what I do. I love every second of it. I adore it. We make grave markers for people, and I think we help families in that sense, and I like identifying with that. I love identifying with it. But yes, it is not mine. It is my uncle's business, and is going to be my cousin's, of course, in the future. And he's always told me, like, say it's yours, like, because I take care of that like it's mine. I love it. I cherish it. I think we are doing something beautiful for families. And not only that, we make everything out of brass, bronze, and aluminum. And but a part of me knows that I need something for myself, and this is why I'm starting this YouTube channel as well. That's not going to be mine in the future. I'm going to help as much as I can to make sure that he is secure with it, that he is, even though he has bigger dreams himself, like he has, the man's a damn genius. And as much as he has plans for it, I need to have plans for myself too. And I've always knew I was going to do something for myself. I just never thought it would be YouTube and me talking on the camera, technically to myself, trying to reach people and see if they relate, or if they would see if my message is even important to them. It seems like right now I'm like kind of like blabbing around, but I guess this is more like just me and you talking, me kind of preaching, and you listening. But I would love to hear comments below about anything you guys want to talk about, anything you guys want to share. I am gonna start a coaching. I'll have everything listed in the future on down below. Anyone that's interested, let's talk. Let's meet and talk. Probably through a Zoom meeting. I'm still working on it. It's just not something that I just want to like half-heart it. I really want to make sure everything is done correctly. And I think that's also a big problem why I waited so long to start a YouTube channel. Is because I'm the strategizer. Sometimes I like leaping into things head first. I kind of feel like I'm doing that right now. You're never ready. Of course, you're never ready. But I think life is telling me to do this, and it's saying enough planning, start doing. I have so much that I want to talk about. I have so much that I would like to share. I have done quite a bit in my life. I'm very proud of some of them. I'm very sad about some of them. There's some things I regret, of course. And I would like to talk about all of it because I just think that it could relate to somebody somewhere someday, when if I'm here or I'm not. And because of my work I do, the writing I do, you will see that I talk a lot about death. You will see that I'm always talking about I'm here one day, I'm not here one day. It does not mean nothing. It means that, of course, we're not immortal. I wish we were. It just knows that, like, I know that eventually my time will come, preferably later in the future, much later in the future, where I could still one day have kids, fall in love again, and hopefully see my journey through, see where life will take me. They say that your best days have not been lived yet, so you as well goes with the opposite. Your worst days have not been lived yet. I've had some bad days. I've had some terrible days. I've had some incredible days. One thing I'm very happy about is that I had a childhood. Nowadays, I see a lot of kids out there, they're just on their phones and stuff, and I get it. It's that they don't know the past of how it was. I gotta say, I admit that I loved that I got to ride on scooters, I got to ride on bikes. We built a clubhouse in the tree. We started on the ground and then we started working our way up. We hiked all over mountains of the neighborhood kids. We would swim every single day all of summer from 10 o'clock to almost like 12 o'clock at night. We owned that pool and no one would come and bother us. We were like 6 families or like 8 families, give or take, and each of us had like 2 or 3 kids, and like we were like 15-20 kids. The moms would bring us slushies from 7-Eleven. We would play Marco Polo. Like the my sister and the girls that they hang out, they would be like tanning, or they would like walk around talking, and the guys would be doing stupid shit. I gotta admit, I enjoyed having that childhood, and I would love for my kids in the future to have that same kind, and I hope that is somewhere along the line. But anyways, that's another part of the completed life, that I've completed specific things in my life, and there's some things that still need to be completed too, like having kids, having a family, helping them grow, or watching them grow, helping them grow, and raising them grow, and educating them as best as I can. But long story short, let's achieve to have a completed life in all aspects. Leave nothing in the tank. Frank Sinatra's famous quote, I don't know if it's a quote, but they say he died empty. And I think that is something to achieve and strive for. And with that, it's concluded for this video. Be timeless.